Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn on bottom right side has the Cyan Abbasid Dynasty with a smooth operator. Spawn on top left side has the blue Roost with Kiljardi. Of course, since we do have a Roost player on the field, let's switch out of caster mode and get over to the Roost player to check on the trade bounties. Take a look at the map. This map has small deer deposits. And looks like blue does claim up 2 of those. Got another small deer deposit here. Small deer deposit here. This deer deposit has been mostly cleaned up. There's still a deer alive. This one's been cleaned up. This one has not been touched. Does find some sheeple there. He may have not seen this deer deposit just yet. Who has a good number of sheep there. Better stay away from the town center. Don't want to lose them. House of Wisdom going on up. That one just got cleaned up. This one's already cleaned up. And Cyan finds his opponent's large deer deposit. Oh, there's actually only 5 deer in this large deer deposit. Not a big deer deposit. So, ooh, he only has tier 1 trade bounty. That ain't good. He can kill off both boar to get up to tier 2. He is going to claim the boar now. This will put him to 200 gold. That's why he went for boar right now. And now he's going for the Kremlin. In actuality, let's switch out of the caster mode now. The Kremlin will provide, it'd be a good spot there for the wood collection as being a wooden fortress. Maybe even reach over here with some other infrastructure to make it leech over there. His opponent's now going for the economic wing, which will of course allow him access the Fertile Crescent. He's also taking time to clean up boar. He doesn't have a hunting cabin in this region. There's a hunting cabin in this region. So you get a good amount of food from the boar, but of course, tier 1 trade bounty is very not good. Off this other board, we'll give him tier 2 trade bounty, so it's probably a good idea to do that. Economic now research, immediately going with the Fertile Crescent. As was a fresh foodstuffs, reduce the villager cost by 25% and all its economic buildings by 25%. The reduction in economic buildings also does apply to town centers. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. And right now, Cyan is eyeing for a secondary town center. Hopefully, gets the proper amount of stone for that. Looks like that is the proper amount of stone. Now it's costing, yep, since we don't have them actually selected, so we probably can't really see its cost difference. Either way, town's just not going on up. We went from 284 stone down to 22, so you can do the mathematics there of 262 stone. Kremlin is off the side, which is both good and bad. It'd be hard to protect the town center, but good protect the boar, the gold, the wood, the small deer deposit. And it looks like Cyan's going to be claiming this berry deposit. Both his town centers are pretty close to each other, so it looks like both players eyeing for eco. Let's fast forward a little bit. Scouts do throw some torches there, and just being annoying. Granted, the House of Wisdom does provide +5 firearm for everything, so these torches are not doing a large amount of damage. Like both players can be eyeing for now for Fortress Age or Castle Age. And now there's a high trade house being pulled on out over here. Can't tell if that's a better spot or here. Either way, that's probably the best spot he can get. Science Scout was being annoying. He may get shanked. On aging up, the Roost player will have access to crossbows and man-at-arms. The Abbasid Dynasty player will have access to Gilons and Lancers and Camel Lancers. As well as, depends which age up he goes for. He doesn't have even the tier 1 the tier 1 golden age. What? How's that possible? He doesn't have the tier 1 golden age, was basically assumed, like he's not even close, 6 out of 10. He has not gotten any extra housing on the field. So he's missing out on quite a bit of economic benefits. He's going for the military wing now. They'll give him 2 free camel riders, as well as access to boot camp, composite bows, and the agriculture. Early Knight now being put on field in age 3. He'll be upgraded the Knight. The monster not going on the field. He's going to try to claim some relics. The Camel Lancers, the Camel Riders popping out will be very useful engaging those warrior monks. Blue Scout has taken some damage. You should be able to see the military wing being constructed. So there's plenty of food left there, even claiming some of these small deer deposits. And these hunting cabins a little bit around everywhere will provide some decent amount of gold. The gold is capped. At this age, it will be capped at, let's see, 300 is at 0, so plus 25% of tier 2 trade bounty. At 375, if my math is incorrect. Lancer or Knight does charge way forward. It is a full Knight, not an early Knight. Now he too is going to throw some torches there. And the Camel Riders will be popping out relatively shortly. He hopefully has a rally there. No, they actually get rallied out. Either way, there is the Camel Riders. They will quickly report that Knight. Knight does go down. The Knight says good night, and the Scout goes down. Relic number 1 being brought on back. Camel Riders do good damage versus cavalry. And when you get them up to Imperial Age, they basically have heavy armor without being classified as heavy armor. More Knights not being pulled in field. Going from Mass Knights against Abbasid Dynasty may not be that great since the Camel Riders. This one is going with some Lancers. Last of those berries have been cleaned up. There's more berries over here, and of course the deer. Who's trying to push his way down south? Scouts will be engaged in the Scout. He did rebuild a Scout. And he does have 3 Knights in this region, but that would be inferior to 2 Lancers and a Camel Rider. 1 Scout goes down. It looks like the Warrior Monk over here went down as well. He's picked up another relic. More Knights being put on the field. Warriors Fortitude will help him even out the capability. Let's get attacked there. Getting some good damage. More Knights charging way forward. Lancers. Got an army of 7 Knights versus 4 Lancers. 1 Camel Rider. Looks like Blue Scouts did draw quite a bit of fire there, which actually is good for Blue. Lancer's charging way forward. I don't think it's a good engagement there for blue. Nor really for Cyan. Blue needs to fall back. Does lose some knights there. Looks like 2 knights went down versus 1 lancer. His units are quite wounded. As long as those camel riders are nearby, he's going to have severe trouble. Six more knights on the build queue. He really should get out Warrior's Fortitude real soon. These guys are far too wounded to charge on in, but he's going to charge on in. His opponent's army is wounded, but not as much as his opponent. And looks like both players are backing on off. May want to get a warrior monk in that region just to get those guys healed up. Relic number 3 is being claimed by blue. The last relic's way over there, so it looks like blue's going to claim 4 relics. Not bad. He is going for Warrior's Fortitude, going for some blacksmith research. His opponent does not have any blacksmith research. Going for another mining research. Mining 2, not even got food 1 or nor wood 1. And he doesn't need any of this research just yet. Gonna take out 4 there. Let's take a look at his trade bounties. He will always have tier 2 trade bounty. Yes, he does. Just got it from the boar. And now it looks like blue's going to click a bit of stone. Maybe eyeing for a keep. Going for some keeps into the map is a good idea.
будет.
1-6 has been catched up by Cyan. Let's see, what other one should you go for? There's no trade post on the map, so it's probably a good idea to go for the culture wing instead of the trade wing, because you can trade with your own trade post for a penalty, but it's probably not worth it. And at least the preservation knowledge would be useful. He is going for boot camp now to improve his health of his units. Sign up, push way forward. Got a charge attack here. Good hit. And this will take out a couple of his camel lancers. Blue needs to fall back. There's just too many lancers to reach in. There's currently an army of 18 knights here versus an army of 15 lancers, 4 camel riders. It's not going to go well for blue. Blue's engaging. Archer's not doing much this engagement. Blue does have 1 melee damage and 1 mid-range armor. And the Saint's Blessing could have been useful. Saint's Blessing was activated there. So saving damage debuff and did receive a little bit armor there, but still a 1v1 there, a little bit inferior. Though with Warrior's Fortitude, the outcome was relatively similar. More knights now charging way forward, pursuing these forces. There's 2 camel lancers in the region. Science force is quite wounded. Blue has some wounded there, units there. More archers. Now it does have a handful of crossbows. Starting to engage. Up here, knight getting overwhelmed by lancers. And there goes the camel lancer or camel rider. The warrior monk could take time to heal up these forces. This was going to go straight up here. Got some camel lancers, or not camel lancers, lancers. One knight here, all of them very, very wounded. So yeah, letting the warrior monk heal up these forces is probably a good idea. He will make his way forward, does see the hit. Saint's Blessing's now activated there, giving him +2 damage, +1 armor. And these knights are just far too wounded. He should have just stayed back and healed them up. Abbasid plays going for more crossbows, more lancers. No camel lancers, not camel lancers, camel riders. His opponent is just going for a good number of spearmen, which I can't blame him. Spearmen are pretty good. They're just hardened spearmen at the moment, not veteran spearmen. And now we do have the Divine Light, increasing the duration of Saint's Blessing by 10 seconds. How that works, Saint's Blessing, when a monk strikes, it does do an AoE, but that is like an AoE burst to apply the buff to all nearby units. The warrior monk does not need to stay alive for the buff to maintain. So getting a quick hit there will improve all your nearby units. It is also going for herbal medicine, which at this point in time he actually sort of does need. Additionally, he could get an increased health, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Piety for increased health. If you would have gone for the Abbey, he could have got, what, plus 100 health, something. It can improve effects of the Saint's Blessing as well. There's some good research there. Knights moving around, Lancers trying to pursue. Oh, got a great impalement there on these villagers, and he's going to go straight for the villagers. He's going to lose some of these knights here. Well, he's going to lose all those knights unless he runs away. There is an opening down there to escape to. He's now going for more melee damage. He has gotten some range armor. We're around engaging. Right now, Science, since he does have 3 towns of the field versus opponents 2, he has more villagers. A lot more. Grease player did go for secondary town center. Must be pretty recent, honestly. But Blue did kill off a good number of his opponent's villagers. The rest of these forces now making their way back up north. I want to check on something. We got a good number of spearmen here, and we got a Saint's Blessing as well. The warrior monks may want to keep their distance. Now you will pick off that single villager there. Designed for some fortified palisade walls there. Got some spearmen over here. Just want to start mixing some archers, or a archer. You can always get some composite bowmen. Abbasid Dynasty basically has some of the best basic archers in the game. Able to get boot camp and composite bows, make them generally a bit more effective. Besides now eyeing for a forward keep, going for Siege Workshop and a Siege Workshop. Gonna be torching down the keep now, getting some distance now. We do now have a Maganel here. Spearman starting to engage. Maganel finds a direct hit there on those crossbows. He's not reacting to another volley. Fires a volley. Gets another good hit there. Maganel does go down, however. Does get some good damage there. It does have Siege Workshops. One almost fully built, the other one's just interrupted. He's trying to fall back there. Got a Siege Workshop here. It's going for a Trebuchet. Have to wait Trebuchet. He has a Spring Guard placement in this garrison, fully garrison. All garrison villagers. Does evacuate the garrison now. Wooden forces here being upgraded with the Castle Watch to increase the sight range. Both keeps taking quite a bit of beating there. Now got 2 trebuchets over here. 1 trebuchet for the Roost player. Cancels the spring goal, goes to another trebuchet. No siege engineers. Of course, I got 3 siege engineers. Science blowing out a mass number of trebuchets. Down south, Sacred Site being decaptured by a villager. More villagers over here. Takes out the village there, trying to build a wooden fortress. And now got warrior monks and knights trying to engage some of these villagers. Not enough room for all these villagers. Good number of exposed villagers here. Blues keep is slowly going on down. Russia's forces falling back or inwards. Got some more villagers up here if you can find them. Keep taking some hits. Trebuchet getting some repairs. Ooh, good number of villagers going down. The more villagers the Roost player can kill off, the better he will be off. He is very far behind villager production. I got 4 trebuchets engaging versus 2. He's still pop. Oh, he's at pop cap. Roost player is nowhere near a pop cap. Warrior monks and knights running around, trying to avoid the spearmen. Bunch of angry men of 26. You don't want to be around them. Science keep is about to go down. Science keep does go down. Spring Gulls push forward, trying to hit the trebuchets. Science has a good number of villagers here, which could try eyeing the torch down to the Spring Gulls. Warrior monks and knights moving around. Does take out 1 trebuchet. Immediately gets replaced with a trebuchet. Siege workshop takes fire. Now it's on fire. Now it's a smoldering ruin. We also have a Mangonel here. Enemy's forces are quite wounded as well from the previous Mangonel shot there. Does us take out another trebuchet. Roost spearman charging me forward. There's a good number of Eloms here. Siege workshops are going down. Science power loses another trebuchet. Does lose another trebuchet. Siege placement does, or siege camp does go down. Siege workshop. Get another good hit there. Sign of Blues out of frontline units has a little bit too many trebuchets now. Has 3 Mangonels, which is always very nice. Having more man-at-arms and spearmen is probably good for the Sporting House Mangonels. And it looks like the warrior monks will escape out of there. The knights, not so much. Look, they're so knight. Both players in age 3, but we do now have age 4 for the Abbasid player. He has plenty of gold stored up, so he can get out some of his elite research and university research. Roost player has a good amount of siege weapons, just lacking a front line to them. Let's get some hits there on these forces, the villagers. Knight goes down, or warrior monk. Apparently, Saint's Blessing cannot be applied to other warrior monks. There's more spearmen there, and the warrior monk's now falling back. Got elite Gilom, elite spearmen, various economic techs now being researched. Got greased axles for the Roost player. Good damage there onto the barracks. Spring Gold's here in good numbers, but not really needed at the moment. So I'm pushing forward. It's lacking a proper front line. Does have another keep here. Mangonel is pushed forward. He has 6 Mangonels, so just even pose a threat to the infantry. Spring Gulls just keep on firing. He's trying to push the Mangonels to hit the back line. Want to see good hits on the back lines, annihilating almost all of them. Some of those siege weapons started getting done up. Not from any science spring golds. Doesn't have any. Trebuchets gets good damage on the infrastructure there. Blue's forces push away forward. And so I claim with gold more towards this opponent's side of the map. Still has 5 Mangonels in the field, which does pose a serious threat even to the infantry. Some composite bowmans push way forward. The Abbasid player does have quite a bit of food and gold. Needs a bit more wood. He's starting to queue up a whole bunch of Elons. The bonus infrastructure is going to be useful against for the Mangonels. He's starting to build a proxy keep. Getting out more and more of the barracks. A lot of farms. Oh, there's more farms. Yes, plenty of farms. Blue could eye for the Spritskaya tower on the front line, but he's out of food. He's going to try to close the game now. All he needs to do is destroy 2 landmarks, the primary town center, 7,000 health, and the House of Wisdom, which has 17,000 health. Let's get the knowledge. That book must have been the Mortonomicon. Saint's Bless is now activated onto these man-at-arms. So we're going to try to push forward to hit the Mangonels. Number of Blue's Mangonels are going down right there. Sign does also have some battering rams now pushing way forward, taking some damage, however. Battering ram does go down there. Sign has a good number of Kilons over here, 22 Kilons, only 1 crossbow remains. There he is. Starting to break on through, taking out some blue siege weapons. There's a good amount of damage on infrastructure damage onto Cyan's forces. He's out of not a whole lot at the moment. He's going for mass Kilons. Maybe squeezing out some horsemen or spearmen would help supplement his force. Extra torches wouldn't be half bad. Needs more gold. He's out of gold on the side of the map. That is a bit of a problem. He only has 1 relic as well. He does have elite army tactics, which is very important. Kilon's trying to bypass the keeps, going straight to damage. He has no range damage upgrades, so they only have 12 damage per shot, and these guys do have 7 armor. They take some damage, but not a whole lot. More Gilons push way forward. He needs some battering rams to engage the keep. Let's take out that Mangonel there. There's still another Mangonel. More Mangonels will be put on the field. Right now, he just needs crossbows. Crossbows not pulling out crossbows. And this one's Gilons are pushing the way forward, overrunning all the siege weapons. The Gilons are pushing his opponent back, destroying quite a bit of the various weapons. He's able to destroy this keep. He'll have access to grab some gold. In fact, he could get this gold up here. It'd be dangerous. He doesn't have any stone though. Maybe get out enough stone to get a keep out quickly to quit that claim. More Gilons push way forward. He's selling off his resources to get out more gold for more Gilons. He is going for a handful of spearmen. They at least have good torch damage. Same as the Gilons. Starting to push forward. Gilons now engaging the man-at-arms and the knights. Over on the siege weapons. The Rus player is nowhere near aging up. The elite Gilons doing some great work there, but some of them, including the Rus man-at-arms, are getting tied up right there, doing stupid pathing stuff. Overrunning all the siege weapons. And even get a good engagement here with the Giloms over here. Elite Army Tax is really helping out the Rus player. Imperial Age units versus Castle Age units. In comparison, his man-at-arms are doing 14 damage, 5 melee armor. Giloms have 8 melee armor and 18 damage, and also a lot more health. 155 health, I think with boot camp and everything. 310 health. They have actually double the amount of health than the Rus man-at-arms. That is a large number of militia. I don't think I've ever seen a militia wave this big before. Oh, the militia have been brought on in. Giloms might have a field day killing them all off. They have 8 melee armor, so the militia actually don't do a whole lot of damage to them. And now we've got a good number of battery rams pushing them forward. With some spearmen in tow. The militia would soon die from a heart attack in 20 seconds. Lifting on that keep, he is going for some stone. All he needs is just enough to get out a keep and a gold mine. This only has 400. Deploying a keep up here would be very good. This castle does have the castle to watch. Or, not castle, that's the castle to watch. The wooden fortress. Starts pushing forward, and the spearmen now are pretty healthy as well, adding both boot camp and elite army tactics, so they have a bit more health and damage than his opponent's man-at-arms. So right now his man-at-arms is superior, his spearmen is superior to his opponent's man-at-arms. Over on the Mangonels, very good. Why has he not get... Okay, he's going for some crossbows now. Getting out more of the siege weapons. I got the battery rams pushed forward. Science, Blue's trying to pull out some villagers that get some torch damage. Villagers' torches have been nerfed against siege weapons. Against the keep there. More Giloms. Now the villagers, here we go. May not got to keep out, but getting gold income is very important. He has enough gold to start spamming up more Giloms. He has actually quite a bit of wood as well to spam up more barracks. Got a single knight here. And more knights up here. But the gold income is being collected on up. In which he has plenty of food reserves. More gold collected up. He may be forced back, but at least he would have a reserve to work with. Nice spot the villagers. Now moving to engage. Giloms pushing forward. Veterans connecting with the keep, but they're disintegrating. I do get a good round of gold there. Cleaned up this small gold deposit. This one's a little bit too close, though would be in the path of his reinforcements. Pass these guys and drop off the gold. Every gold set them counts. Oh, he is eyeing for a keep now. Battery rams do draw a pretty good volley there, but this keep is also getting splashed down. There's a good number of Mangonels here to hit the keep. There's some Giloms running around, which can be a bit problematic. Those cavalry's sort of going down. He's going to take time. Yep, that keep will go down. Refunding it now will give him about 200 stone. It would be pebbles. And soon it'll be dust. Up north, we do have Giloms engaging militia. As mentioned beforehand, their damage output against them are not that great right now. And right now, we do got a good number of Giloms and spearmen. He does have a number of crossbows on the field. The Giloms can connect and do good damage. These players has enough gold to age up, needs some more food, and has a bit of wood. Battery ram connect the mining camp. That is fine. This one's still alive. Oh, and the battery ram's a little bit exposed. Yeah, right now these Giloms are coming far superior. Mangonel's forced to run away. Got these forces coming around for a flank. They're trying to hit perhaps the Mangonels, or I'm not sure where they're going. Hitting that battery ram there. Science push way forward to more forces. Gilom's trying to hit those Mangonels. Got these forces engaged in the reinforcements. Mining camp has gone down. Sign has both sacred sites. I'll give him some gold income. Not a lot, but maybe enough. Mangonels starting to get overran now. Race player has some horsemen, nice getting hit by the Giloms and the spearmen. And now we do have another Maginot not going on down. If he's able to squeeze out one Spring Gull, that could go a long way to deal with those Mangonels. Because a single Spring Gull does have good attack speed now, in which it can help him engage the Mangonels one time. You can easily queue that up to hit the Mangonels. Knights push way forward. I've got the Elite Archer research. His opponent's applying out a good number of crossbows, so archers will be a good counter. Plus, he does have boot camp and composite bows. I don't think he has incendiary arrows. Yeah, he does not have incendiary arrows. Doesn't have all his range damage either. His opponent's knights have 6 range armor. The bows are doing 10 damage at the moment. Does get inside the keep there, trying to hit some of the villagers. Now you can push forward some villagers, clean up some gold, though this area is starting to get torched. I think he's tasking some villagers over here to gold mine now. Signs forward for more melee. Battery ramps being picked on off. Right now, Sign doesn't have any level 3 economic techs. It's just purely the Golden Age stuff to give it clear economic advantage. Spearmen charging the way forward. Over here, more barracks, maybe eyeing for flanks. He is hitting some of the villagers on the flank, not bad. He's trying to get a nice little force there. He's starting to regroup some forces. He can even infest his opponent's space with some battery rams the back line, like these guys here. The Reese player's at 82 villagers, opponent's at 132. Got archers pushing forward, can spend damage there on those crossbows. I'm not sure what these archers are doing. They must have been misrallied. Trying to push the way forward. There's a number of wooden fortresses everywhere that do have a proxy siege workshop. Maybe eyeing for some proxy batting rams. Abbasid player can lose some villagers and be just fine. He does have plenty of wood. He's going for some battery rams, going for a big wave of archers and spearmen. There we go. He's tasking a group of villagers to that gold. He does have a single side victory in still his favor. 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Battery ram here. Blue has forces here. That area has been cleaned up. Just got a single Gilon here. Oh, got a large amount of deer here. Actually, a very good number of deer. Venison's back on the menu, boys. Very lean meat, to say the least. Oh, this Maginel has 5 health. does have a handful of 10 villagers there on the gold. Not a whole lot, but maybe it's enough. Ooh, elite archers do take a good hit there. Starting to hit some of these siege workshops, which is generally fine. Sign has a bit of infestation of spearmen here. And blue can't be losing villagers like this. He's not been in pop cap the entire time. He's bringing out some militia. His spearmen are going down. He does have a good number of archers here. Spearmen flanking around the mangonels. One of them is severely wounded. Both of them are severely dead. Battering especially forward, more roost battering especially forward. Science should be able to hold this area. May lose some infrastructure. Doesn't have a whole lot of wood at the moment, but that gold, this little bit of gold is going to go a long ways. And maybe a good possibility to go for incendiary arrows when he has a chance. Ooh, good hit there. I don't know if it's a good idea to go incendiary arrows or just more Gilons at this moment. Incendiary arrows will make his archers much more effective. And it'll be just straight damage against these Roost mana arms. His Gilons right now are also superior than his opponent's mana arms. What is this pathing? A couple of Roost Mangonels firing some rounds over here. Some of the Roost villagers going down. Battery round will get shanked and its eyes poked out. Sacred Site still captured. Sign may actually win a Sacred Site victory. He has 3 minutes remaining. And Sacred Site's been providing quite a bit of gold. He's going for some Gilons now. Is it worth going to final gold tech at this point in time? Probably not. The food technology has plenty of food, so it doesn't really need that. The wood technology and gold technology is also very tempting, I would say. But right now, going for straight military units, he may be eyeing just trying to go for the win at this moment in time, which is probably the best idea. Spearmen charging way forward to overrun these forces. As mentioned beforehand, his spearmen are superior than his opponent's mana arms in 1-1 combat, and they won't receive bonus damage from the crossbows. But they're still vulnerable to mass mangonels like most infantry. Many of the roost farms now being torched. Oh. I was not expecting for that one to be decaptured. Okay, Sacred Site victory is off the table for now. Some of these Roost villagers are going down. He is still pretty low on them. And he does now have a keep here. They'll help him keep what he has earned. The elite technology. This is what's important. If you going from Castle Age to Imperial Age, the technology is incredibly expensive. But if you can obtain them while your opponent's on the previous age, your guys are massively buffed. The amount of the Roost farms going down, the Roost player does need the food and wood. The Roost player actually has quite a bit of gold stored up. And honestly, okay, he does have 30 villagers on gold. So he has too many villagers on gold. I don't see any more berries. There's deer. There's plenty of deer from the claim. You use as interim until he gets enough wood to age up or do something with it. He may just want to get a market out and buy food at this point in time because he needs it. The gold's going to be worthless if he doesn't spend it. While it's inefficient to use the market, he needs that food. Villagers should go and force down the battering ram. Got spearmen there. Got some Roost man arms gauging. He needs to collect the deer. There's just a good number of deer. 10 deer looks like. And the mangonels have not been a good idea for quite some time. They're good for choke points. They can be decent versus infantry, but you need a solid front line. And right now, his mana arms are just not cutting out of it. These villagers need to be tasked onto the deer. There's just so much deer there. Elon's pushing forward once again. The Abbasid Dynasty player has plenty of food, plenty of wood. Yeah, so the gold is also his most precious resource at the moment. He's going for some battery rams, going for some bombards, going for a big wave of battery rams may not be half bad. Battery rams were recently nerfed in health and damage resistance, but they made them cheaper. So they're not as population efficient, but I would still spam them out. This gold deposit has been cleaned on up. He can go ahead and collect up this gold deposit now. More man arms. Charge or Gilon's push forward. Yeah, he did get his +1 melee armor, so they're doing 6 armor, 155 health for literally doubled health. A little bit more armor and a bit more damage. And Blue does back to the game. That's and great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.